ladder, which is very, very tall.
We're getting back to some dangerous shit.
Yeah, it's crazy because
Tonight we look at most disturbing abandoned building encounters, caught on camera, real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. Today's story takes us deep beneath Paris into a maze that's both historically fascinating and dangerously unpredictable. It features Galagi, the popular YouTuber behind Nightscape, whose channel, followed by over 1 million subscribers, is known for bold and breathtaking explorations. But this particular journey would become one of the most terrifying experiences of his life. It all began on June 7, 2017, in London. On a whim, Galagi and his friend Dibs booked a last-minute bus trip to Paris, with plans to explore one of the city's most infamous underground sites, the Paris catacombs.
what is going on, guys? Nightscape here. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of the situation right now. So currently, me and the boy Dibsdale, we are in my place. At about 3 AM this morning, we decided to book coaches to Paris at 9 AM. Currently, we've both done an all-nighter. We are both extremely tired. We are gonna push through it. We're gonna go to Victoria. We're gonna get on a coach to Paris, and we're gonna try and explore the catacombs and potentially some rooftops. Hopefully it should be good. Hope you guys enjoy.
While a small public section of the tunnels is officially open to visitors, Galagi and Dibs had something else in mind. They were headed for the Forbidden Zones, an off-limits area of tunnels stretching over 200 miles beneath the city. To help navigate the labyrinth, they connected online with a local urban explorer who went by the alias Tainted. He claimed to know the underground system well and offered to guide them through. Trusting his confidence, they met up in Paris the following day and prepared for what was meant to be a thrilling urban exploration.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What just happened?
Okay.
What just happened?
essentially what happened was we came with a guy called Tainted, who we met on Instagram, and we got to this room. We got pretty deep. We came in. We've been walking for a good 20 minutes, and then we went to go get some pictures. He stayed here with my camera and our bags. After about a few minutes, he said he was going to pee. We said, okay, cool. And then we came back. He hasn't returned. It's been about 20 minutes now. My camera's gone. And he's left us alone, taking my camera deep in the Paris catacombs. So we're a bit not sure what to do at the moment.
Look, let me show you guys. We don't really know the way back. We're not sure of the way back.
We don't know the way back.
So we're stuck underground, and we found this ladder, which is very, very tall, but it's completely locked. Completely locked. So we literally don't know the way out, and we're stuck deep under Paris. We've got a bus back to London at 9 AM.
Okay, I mean, so this is pretty crazy. I've never really been in a situation like this. So now this vlog has taken a turn from Paris catacombs to stuck in Paris catacombs.
From a fun urbex vlog to literally
We won't die, but it's just it's crazy because he was did you shake your head? Yeah, it's crazy because he was such a nice guy as well. We thought it was so cool.
We invited him to London.
Everything, and now he's done this, and it's just you don't do that, man. That's just crazy. Who does that?
Dark and torches and shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, from now I'm going to be vlogging, trying to get out of the Paris catacombs, and let's do this.
The group entered the catacombs and made their way into the unlit claustrophobic corridors. About 20 minutes in, they paused to take photos. Tainted held onto Galagi's camera while the others looked around. Then, without warning, he disappeared, taking the camera and their bags with him. At first, they assumed he'd just stepped around the corner, but after several minutes, the reality set in. They had been robbed and abandoned underground. Panic began to build. The pair had no map, no water, no idea how to retrace their steps, and no working phone signal. They wandered the tunnels, trying to stay calm, but soon realized just how deep they were. A sealed ladder offered no escape, and the clock was ticking. They had a return bus to London in the morning. In a last-ditch effort, they started leaving markers behind them. The once exciting trip had turned into a survival situation.
So it's 2:09 AM right now. I've got 12% battery and no service. I'm gonna try and go to the top of this ladder. Hopefully we can get service. But yeah, if not, we're just gonna have to try and make our way up. The thing is as well, you might be thinking this is fake, but I promise, I swear on my life, this is not fake. This is actually happening.
Abandoned. I got work Friday, you reckon I'll make it?
Mate.
Music. Yo! Yo! Gallagher! Come. Yo, man!
After hours of confusion, low battery, and no exit in sight, they finally heard something. Music. Faint but distinct, coming from deeper in the tunnels. They called out, hoping someone might hear.
Came here with a person.
Yes.
Cataphile?
With a cataphile.
I see nobody.
Nobody.
He took my camera and left.
Here. Here.
This is us.
Yes. Here. Exit.
Fuck that.
He asked us if we wanted to see.
Merci.
Thank you.
Mate, how am I gonna get my camera back?
Well, I don't know if you are going to be able to.
By pure luck, a man appeared, a local who was familiar with the forbidden catacombs. Galagi and Dibs explained what had happened, and the stranger agreed to lead them out.
You sweet? Can't believe it, man. It was such a good trip as well. It was going so well. And pretty much all of my footage is gone as well. I've got like one day.
He guided them through tight passageways and flooded tunnels until they finally saw light. They had made it out. Physically drained and emotionally shaken, they returned to their hotel.
We're out of the catacombs. I think now me and Dibs were just like a bit baffled really as to what has just happened. I mean, like he took us down there. He seemed like such a nice guy. We were nice to him. There was nothing bad, like it was just a normal situation. We got deep into the catacombs. We sat down. We told him that we had no map, no food, no water. He knew that, and still he goes on and robs me and leaves us deep in the catacombs. Like, I don't get what kind of person does that to someone. It's just, I really just don't know what to say really. Like, I don't know. What makes it worse is that now I literally don't have a camera. So I genuinely don't think I'm gonna be able to afford another one. Not for a long time, especially if I can't make, sorry, I could not make a proper vlog for you guys. It was such a good trip. I had so much more footage that I had for you. It was so good. What can you do? These things happen sometimes. All right, we're gonna change our shoes and then we're gonna go back to our hotel.
The aftermath was a mixture of anger and disbelief. The man who had gained their trust had not only stolen their gear, but knowingly left them underground without basic resources. It was a betrayal that cut deep. Back on camera, Galagi expressed regret that he couldn't deliver the full vlog he had planned. Most of the footage was lost with the stolen camera, but what remained was a raw and haunting reminder of how fast things can go wrong when trust is misplaced. The Paris catacombs are a popular spot for illegal explorers, but they're also a magnet for scams and danger. While some believe this might have been a setup from the start, others argue that the risks of navigating such a vast tunnel system with a stranger are real enough without any scripted element. Whether premeditated or impulsive, the betrayal left Galagi without his gear and could have cost them far more. They were lucky someone found them. But what if no one had? And more disturbingly, what else could be lurking in those tunnels besides people? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. Meet Josh, one of YouTube's most recognized urban explorers, with over 4.5 million subscribers on his channel. Exploring with Josh, he's known for traveling the world and uncovering eerie, long-forgotten places. But in this particular video, he and his friends would come across something that goes far beyond the usual decay. The date was March 9th, 2015, a cold winter day. Josh set out with friends Cody, Steve, and John to explore a massive abandoned school that had been empty since 2002. Though it had been left to deteriorate, It was rumored to contain a series of underground tunnels and strange occurrences, stories most had written off as urban legends. At first, everything seemed like a typical abandoned site. They moved through crumbling hallways and classrooms tagged with graffiti. But as they ventured deeper into one of the older wings, the tone changed quickly. A pungent odor filled the air, something sharp and unpleasant that made it clear they might not be alone. The group pressed forward, driven by curiosity. That's when they stumbled upon something far more disturbing than expected.
This whole building just smells disgusting.
Oh, wow, I smell it now. This is awful. Oh, damn. You guys could go up first.
I'm going down.
What the hell?
Yo,
This is serious.
guys, I've never seen anything like
It
this.
smells nasty.
What the hell? And it's still wet,
is
guys.
fresh.
This is fresh. Blood.
That is not blood. I don't know what it is.
It smells nasty.
Let's touch that.
Look at the duct.
Dude, that is insane.
Dude, this is
Let's keep
insane.
that shit. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, let's keep that duct tape. I don't want to touch any of this stuff. I'm gonna taste it.
In a lower level of the building, they discovered a trail of red liquid, still wet and splattered across the floor. Alongside it were symbols and markings, arranged in what appeared to be a ritual circle, some of them drawn using what looked and smelled like blood. At the center, they found a chair, positioned as if someone had been using it in the middle of a ritual. Despite the shock, the group split up. Steve and John stayed behind to observe the scene, while Josh and Cody continued further into the building.
See, look how nice these rooms are. These rooms still look perfectly, like, almost new. Like, people can still actually live here and stuff, but yet they still keep it abandoned. Some holes and stuff left, but... Oh my fucking god. Did you get that on tape? That is insane. Oh my god, another door just closed. Oh my god. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, we're just standing on another satanic thing. And this is going on? Dude, upside down crosses?
Not long after, they found themselves in another area that appeared strangely untouched. Some classrooms were still intact, furniture in place, like they had been frozen in time. But then, doors began to move. One slowly creaked open, and moments later, another slammed shut. As their camera rolled, they realized they were standing in the center of a second ritual site, this one marked with upside-down crosses and disturbing messages scrawled across the walls. The atmosphere grew heavier. Strange banging sounds echoed through the halls, and the pattern of doors opening and slamming continued. With every new noise, their fear escalated.
This is insane. We can't be here that long. We're getting back to some dangerous shit, guys. 666 devil. Upside down cross. Guys, so much doors are opening and closing right now. It's just like someone hitting like a wall. I know, it really does though. Of course, I'm pointing at this thing that says I like to take my ass.
As they passed another hallway marked with the number 666, they heard more unexplained knocking, like someone hitting the walls just beyond sight. At that moment, it became clear they were in over their heads. Choosing safety over discovery, they turned back. Step by step, they retraced their route and managed to exit the building without incident. But the damage was already done. The things they had seen and heard left a lasting impression, far beyond just footage for a video. Outside, they discussed what had happened, trying to make sense of it. Whether it was real paranormal activity or the remnants of dark rituals, one thing was certain: the school held secrets that were never meant to be uncovered. While some argue that the door movements and symbols could have been set up by previous visitors, others believe the group may have stumbled upon an active site used for occult practices. The presence of still wet markings and the timing of the disturbances make it hard to ignore the possibility of something paranormal, or at least intentional and sinister. Was the group being watched the entire time? And if they hadn't left when they did, what else might they have encountered deeper inside those halls? This unsettling video was captured by Adam, a content creator you may recognize from his channel, Adam Mark. Known for his solo explorations of some of the most haunted and mysterious locations around the world, Adam regularly pushes the limits of fear and the unknown. But this particular outing would stand apart from the rest. The date was June 8, 2024, when Adam ventured alone into an abandoned house, unaware of the disturbing experience that lay ahead. As he moved through the decaying corridors and creaking stairs, the environment around him felt cold and strangely oppressive.
Hello?
After climbing to the upper level, he suddenly noticed something unusual. A door handle began to shake, slowly, repeatedly, as if someone or something on the other side was trying to get in.
There's no one in here. There's no one in here.
Adam called out, hoping for a rational explanation. No response. Steeling himself, he slowly opened the door and stepped inside. The room was completely empty. No sign of life, no movement, just stillness and a chilling sense that he was being watched. Unnerved, he decided to leave, but as he walked back down through the house, the sense of unease only grew stronger. Something unseen seemed to follow, its presence weighing down every step. After returning safely, Adam posted the footage online, and the reactions came quickly. Many viewers believed he may have come into contact with something paranormal. Others pointed out the oddly synchronized timing of the door movement and silence that followed. But no one could explain what truly happened inside that house. The shaking door could be explained by environmental factors, a draft, shifting floorboards, or the vibrations of an aging structure. But some argue that the lack of sound, combined with the perfectly timed silence and the feeling of dread Adam described, points to something far less natural. Could it have been an entity making contact? Adam made it out safely. But what would have happened if he had opened that door just a few seconds later? Or worse, if he had chosen to stay? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.